The last thing I will say is I think we should all gird ourselves for this is going to be a long conflict. I think unfortunately a lot of people are going to die. I think a lot of things will be less safe. We're going to do our best to sift through a lot of this information. It's very, very difficult. We're not on the ground in Israel. Even those who are on the ground, we don't know what they're able to show us. They can only give us a small picture. We're doing our best to verify all of the information, and I just hope that something can actually something can possibly prevent a tremendous loss of life. I've got personal friends. One of my best friends who was in high school was Palestinian. He was one of those people who wouldn't even say the name Israel. One of my childhood best friends is Israeli, currently, who served in the IDF. I've known some people on a human level on both sides of this, which it's both difficult, but I think was a blessing to be able to look at it, especially when stuff like this happens, and to try and be able to help everybody sort through all of this. I know it's very, very difficult. I also know there's a lot of people out there for this is such an emotional issue. And look, we're doing our best. We're just, that's all we can tell you. We are absolutely trying to sift through all of this, give you our perspective. None of this is from a place of malice. And if you take offense, that's okay, because we're still going to be here and we'll still be here the next day.
Yeah, if there was one thing I could say, it's to just implore people to value all life equally, to have as much care and concern for Palestinian life as we see whatever the Israeli response has been, which we're already getting a taste of with this complete siege, with calling Palestinians animals, to have as much care and concern for innocent Palestinian life as you do for innocent Israeli life. And there was a quote, this was actually surprisingly in the New York Times, from a woman who's a Palestinian lawyer who lives in Israel. And she said, if there's one lesson of this, it is not that this was a security failure. It was a failure on the part of the world to address the conflict. Every day is violent. We wake up to violence. We go to bed to violence against Palestinians. Again, nothing justifies the slaughter of innocent civilians, including women and children. Not when it's done by Hamas and not when it is done by Israel. But you will never have true peace and security so long as you have such oppression and so long as you're trying to keep millions of people locked in a cage, effectively in an open-air prison, and their dreams and hopes and aspirations crushed. You have the biggest military in the world, the most intrusive surveillance state in the world. You have the biggest, baddest friends in the United States in the world. But there is no substitute for a real, lasting, and just peace. And I hope that in some way we can move towards those ends eventually.
I hope so too. We're going to keep everybody updated all throughout the week. You can expect more things like this. We're going to do our best, and we'll see you all tomorrow.
Hey guys, if you like that video, go to breakingpoints.com, become a premium subscriber, and help us build the best independent media organization on the planet.
That's right. We're subscriber funded. We're building something new. We want to replace these failing mainstream media organizations.
So again, to subscribe, it's breakingpoints.com.